I believe that the mouth is the most influential part of our body, but a lot of times it's the most neglected as well. So let's just think about that for a second. Every meal, every conversation, every smile, and even every kiss is influenced by our mouth. In fact, another way to think about this is it affects us physically, socially, and psychologically as well.
I had 8 crowns that needed attention in my mouth, and there was not enough underlying tooth to reseat the crown. So that's what I was faced with being without those teeth or the implant process. First thing came to my mind was I'd have to learn to live without several teeth. And immediately, I felt deflated. That's when I realized how fortunate we are to have an implant specialist in our little city.
My wife and I have been coming to Dr. Thornell for at least 7 years now and have been very happy with all his work. I have one implant on the lower left, and Dr. Thornell is working on an implant on the lower right. It just works like a normal tooth. You don't know there's anything artificial about it. It's certainly better than having false teeth of any kind that come out at night like the stars.
I abruptly lost a tooth one day and was very happy to find that Pagosa Dental was a specialist in that particular procedure. I became quite impressed with the thoroughness of the way this particular office went after the diagnosis part of this, particularly since they had no history with me at all. They were very, very thorough in investigating what my needs were really going to be. I had some very, very significant bone loss all through the area. And they sat me down very, very clearly with good graphics. They were very good at presenting it in a way that I would understand, so that it was very easy for me to see what I was up against and easy to make a decision.
There is at least 14 different kinds of bacteria that cause gum disease in our mouth. This is a disease that destroys our gum tissue, it destroys our bone, and leads to tooth loss. In fact, 8 out of every 10 people in the United States has some form of gum disease. The same bacteria that are involved in gum disease is also associated with other problems in our body, such as diabetes, heart disease, respiratory disease, there's intestinal problems, and even some forms of cancer. Sociologists also tell us that, people with a nice smile, they're perceived as being more friendly, being more active, and actually being more successful in life. In fact, I'll go one step further and say I really believe that the condition of our mouth will ultimately dictate who we become as people and where we end up in life.
This is a guy who's continually working hard to extend the art, and he offered me the opportunity to be part of extending the art by this, I guess he terms it 4-on-4 or Teeth in a Day program, where the remedy was going to involve complete removal of both my upper and lower teeth and replacement with full implants. And that was the process that we embarked upon. We went through the process, did the extraction. They'd already partially prepared the replacement. It was fitted very, very well, installed, and I went home that afternoon with a fully functioning set of teeth. I'm enjoying the benefits of essentially being young again, in my mouth at least.
He is one of as few as 3% of dentists who have gone on to earn their Master of Dentistry.
He does everything else I think there is to be done in dentistry. And that's what I was looking for in a dentist. I don't want to go from doctor to doctor to finally get something done correctly.
I have received 8 implants through the process with Dr. Thornell, and each one has been the simple as just coming for a normal office visit, except it does take longer, and it's a process afterward. The tooth is back just even more efficient than my own would be, so I recommend it highly.
He has a really great core group of people, and I had complete confidence that this was going to be a good experience, and it has been.
I would say you're in the best of care by coming here, starting with the office staff. You'll feel like family. I just felt totally that I had made the right decision, and I couldn't be happier with my smile, my teeth.
So right now, if you're missing teeth or you have unhealthy teeth and gums, well, I've got great news. Give us a call to see how we can give you back the complete quality of life that you deserve.